What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 6 of our Lyon career mode, and today, 4 games for you. We have Marseille, and then we have Nice, Benfica, and Strasbourg. And now, this is one of those episodes where it really determines, or it could determine how well your season goes in the league. We are going to sim our Benfica game because we have won that group already with 2 games still to go. So that's just how it's going to go. But this stretch, Marseille, Nice, Strasbourg, and then we have Lille, Nîmes and Rennes coming up. This is one of those stretches that could really determine how well you place, or how well you do, and how high you place in the league. Of course, Nice starting to come into a little bit of money. Marseille just took points off PSG. They've beaten PSG or taken points off them here. They're 1 point back of us, as you can see. Montpellier are ahead of us by 2. We could pass them up. And then Lille are 4 points ahead of us. We could go within 2 points of Paris at the top. So it's still a little bit muddled here. There are 5-6 teams currently in and around the top couple of spaces. Hopefully we can go ahead and do something here. Now, everyone is fit. I don't think I want to do anything crazy here, but I think I want to start René Adelaide out here, mainly because he's been playing pretty well. He played pretty well last time out, and we are going to start him there. But otherwise, everyone's ready to go. Traore can definitely come off the bench and cause some problems. So let's jump into this Marseille and Lyon. Big rivalry. Let's go. Really nice take there by René Adelaide. He turns and tries to drag this forward a little bit. Gets it to Depay. Can we slip it one more through? We can. And out wide there is Terrier. He cuts back inside. And is it an early opportunity? It is. And Terrier is... we ought to be doing better there. It's a lovely little move. All started from René Adelaide there, winning the ball. But the attempt at the end should have been better. Nicely stepped inside. It's a decent touch, and he's held on to it. There's space there, but he goes for goal himself, and that is not far away. I'm so glad he didn't pass that. That man was all alone in the box here. He went on his own. That is not far away. A nice curling effort, as you see, just inches past the post. Racing forward here. Steps back inside. There's a bit of space here, and he can clip that into that space as Terrier takes that down really, really nicely. Still holding on to it, Terrier, and he finds a perfect pass in, and it's 1-0. A brilliant ball across by Terrier. It's hammered into the back of the net. It's Depay again. He leads the league in goals. I believe he has 16 already this season. He's 4 ahead of Ben Yedder, but that's a perfect pass in. And so many of those goals have come from him running in from deeper and getting into those spaces. He's hit that so sweetly. No chance for the man in goal. And it is a 1-0 lead here on 27 minutes. Corner set to come in from Marseille as they look to level it up. It's Rongier. He has pushed it out for another corner here, and it's René Adelaide doing the defending. He's been pretty good defending today. Another corner forced, and there have been 3 total shots all game. I believe you've seen all 3. It's been one of those games. 2 big teams as that comes in, and acrobatic, but did not find the back of the net or really trouble Lopez. But as 4 shots all game now, and you've seen all 4. It's been one of those games between big teams where, sometimes it just does not spark. And it's been like that. But we have the goal, and we'll continue to play with our lead at the moment. Until something else happens, I suppose. And there's a little bit of space out here for René Adelaide. Is something going to happen right now as René Adelaide races forward here, and there's space for him. Oh! He ought to be finishing. That's a massive opportunity, especially in the context of this game. That is a massive, massive opportunity. Very much a stalemate right now. But, another half hour, we can hold on to a clean sheet, and we're going to grab a huge 3 points. Nice football here. Denier trying to run back with him. Kanate coming across late. Oh, wow, he smashed the bar. What a hit. What a hit. Denier spread out. Didn't want him to. We got a little bit lucky that wasn't punished, but that's an excellent hit by whoever that was. I missed who it was. A really, really good hit, and he smashed the bar, and almost a pretty late equalizer here. But as I've said, this game has been rather subdued. Not too many chances. It's been a lot of play in midfield. There might be a chance here, though, as the header comes in, and that's game over. It is another chance. Cornet with a great ball across is Depay, who gets in front of his man to head home and seal the 3 points. Another 2 for Depay, might I add. That's a great ball in, and it's a good header. Really, really good play from us. And we are going to come out of this stadium, which is a beautiful... I don't know if the stadium they have in here is the real stadium. I don't know if I was taking a look at Marseille Stadium, but the stadium they have in here for Marseille Stadium is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Oh, he's offside. Jesus, what is Lopez doing? But yes, a huge, huge win on the road. 3 points in the bag. Another 2 goals for Depay. We can take a look in a minute and see that he is still top, but I believe he's at 18 goals already. It's absurd. As you can see, not too many shots, 9 all game, but we took our chances. They hit the bar. They had a pretty good opportunity early on as well when it was 0-0. You got to be clinical in games like this, and we were. And forward we go. But as you can see in the table, we are 4 points back of Lille, 2 points back of Paris, and he's on 17 goals, Depay. Not 18, 17, but he is flying high, well ahead of everybody else, really. And we don't even have another player on that list. We normally have plenty of players there, but it's all about Depay at the moment. And that's fine as long as we're winning games. Though eventually I'd like to get Dembele going just a little bit more in terms of goal scoring. He's a little bit clunky. He reminds me of Victor Osimhen when we first bought him into Atalanta. Like, his default in this game, Victor Osimhen's a little bit clunky. But once you get him where you like him, rounded off and stuff like that, then he becomes a really, really good player. As we said last time, I mean, in our last season, he had like 100 goal contributions or something crazy like that in his last season at Atalanta. Absolutely absurd. But as you can see, a very good win. Marseille now 4 points back off of us. In 6th, the player returns from injury, which I assume is going to be Trincao, which would be absolutely awesome. Is it Trincao? It is Trincao. He's ready to roll once again. We're going to bring him onto the bench on this team. This team is the backup team. Where do we want to put him? At center back. I think in the sim universe they can handle without having Konate on the bench. But let's go to the squad and bring it back to the regular first team and bring him onto the bench. Mr. Trincao will go there ahead of Geary. Bit harsh on Geary because he's been pretty decent the couple times he's come on. He's got himself a goal, but you know, it's a little bit harsh, and you gotta be ruthless in these types of situations. But next we have Nice, a really, really good team. They're definitely going to be better in the future. Brand exposure is done, and then Trincao is back. So let's jump into this. Everybody's fit and ready to go. We're going to use the second team in the game against Benfica, so the first team can still really, you know, get rolling, and hopefully we can grab another win. So let's jump into it. Lyon and Nice. Let's go. Oh, that's a lovely ball inside. It's good football here once again. Lovely stuff there, and it's Danilo. It's fired into the back of the net, and the deep midfielder from Nice has given them a 1-0 lead. And we have started very poorly. We've had nothing going forward. Danilo fires Nice deservedly into the lead. It's not been good. It's a nice bit of 1-2 there. And an excellent finish from Danilo. Not what we wanted. And on 27 minutes, Nice have taken a deserved 1-0 lead. Free kick in a dangerous spot. Dolberg is standing over it. He's going to have a shot. He goes straight for goal, and wow. Oh, Jesus. 2-0. Are you kidding me with that free kick from Dolberg? Absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd from the... I believe he's Danish. What a strike. And Nice are... Even if I jump with the wall, we wouldn't have gotten to that. That's an absurd free kick. In off the post as well. It's 2-0, and at the moment, we are being taught a bit of a lesson here by Nice. We need to wake up. We haven't even had a shot yet. Heavy touch. Still holds on to it. Oh, there's too much space there. I've let him through. 3-0. Jesus. That looked like an easy 1-2, and then I switched on to get him back. It's Lays Mayu with it. We've been so bad today. But look at this. It's these 1-2s that have been causing problems. I tried to step back into that space, and it's the 1-2 space that I was so worried about. 1-2s, they're deadly here. You gotta, like, mark both sides. I just messed up doing it. That's such a bad pass. In 50 minutes gone, it's 3-0 to Nice, and we don't even look like we're getting back into this game. We have yet to register a shot today. Bit of space now. Here's Terrier. He's going to continue to run forward. Fage chasing. He slipped that inside. He can. Brilliant football this, and we've pulled one back. There's 15 minutes to go. Is there a bit of a miracle here? But Terrier did well to stay in front of Fage. Slipped it into a Camby, who slipped it right across and unmarked at the back post. Is Memphis Depay. He's grabbed another goal. There's 15 minutes to go. We need another one quickly if there's a comeback here. Corner set to come in. We managed to get a foot onto it. Can Trincao bring it up the pitch? And he is going to continue to bring it up the pitch. He's running into this space, being pulled back, but he's still holding on to it, Trincao, running the length of the pitch, steps back inside, gets it across, and it's 2. And Trincao has done ever so well there. I kept waiting for him to be pulled back, as this game tends to go about it, but it's tapped in at the back. And can we stop celebrating and pick up the bloody ball? I hate that. Just pick the ball up. But he kept running, cut back inside here, just... And it's a tap in at the back post. Is there a miracle on here? It's a Camby with the goal. There's a minute to go. Can we win the ball back and grab something? Are they playing 3 at the back? That would explain so much. We never beat teams who play 3 at the back. But 2 minutes added on. We need to win the ball. And nobody's getting anywhere near it. We need to get this up the pitch quickly. And that is not quick enough. And we are going to lose here 3-2. This is the second time in a row we've beaten a top 5 team, Marseille, and then come out the next time and drop points. We were awful today. We had 2 shots, as you can see, both those goals. Lille were beaten too. We had a chance. PSG have a big opportunity to gain some ground, go top of the league, I believe, and get 5 points ahead of us. That's a bad result. A bad result at home. And we said this is one of those weeks, or one of these stretches where, you know, you win your games and you really put yourself up there. And we messed it up. Well, we're going to sim this game against Benfica. I just don't want any injuries. A 3-1 victory with the second team. Cornet with 2. Kone with a goal as well. It's a nice result. Let's take a look at the league, and as you can see, we are 5 points back of Paris, 1 point ahead of Marseille, 2 points ahead of Monaco. We're 2 back of Montpellier, 4 back of Lille. We have dropped a lot of silly points, and we need to end today's episode with a win here. Everybody's fit, and I am going to make a change up front, actually, with Dembele. I'm going to take him out and put a Camby in. I just need to get more used to Dembele, but at the moment we are not in a great kind of run, and this is a must-win game, and Dembele we just haven't gotten used to him yet, so he's going to start on the bench. Let's jump into this. Strasbourg, Lyon. Let's go. Still running with it, Depay. Gets it out wide to Oliveira. Oliveira almost got that through to Terrier. We do manage to win it high up the pitch, and here's Depay now. And Depay bursting into space. Penalty, surely it is. And we are going to have a chance at 1-0. And it's a yellow card for the Strasbourg man. And we are going to have an opportunity here. to grab a lead. It's Depay standing over this penalty. The goalkeeper goes the right way, but it goes just under him and off the post. Oof, that was tight. That was tight. But we grabbed the lead. It's been deserved as well. We've started very brightly. But in off the post. Does he get a touch? No, he doesn't. It just goes under his arms, under his outstretched arms. Oof. Right into that corner and off the post. It's a really, really good penalty. And we're 1-0 up. Nice football here, and this lad's through on goal. Konate's chasing. Does well, but there's a little bit of space. It's 1-1. And they hit us on the break. We've been getting into good positions. I've been overthinking too many things. As that gets played into a nice space. Oh, that looked like it went right through Denier's legs, didn't it? As he steps in front. Oh, it just goes past his trailing leg. Strasbourg hit back, 1-1, and it's on the break as well. I mean, we've been really much the better team, but this is what happens when you throw too many men forward. And they commit to a counterattack. Causes problems. It's a nice ball out wide. Played into space. Played out wide again, and they're really playing well here, and that gets deflected and it has to be touched over by Lopez, and once again we're just stale up front, and I'm trying to figure out if we're just not getting enough support from midfield or what it is, but definitely needs to be worked on. Cute little flick. And I tried to get back to that space, and that header comes in, and that's an excellent save from Lopez. Saw that run coming, the ball came in. Could not quite get to that space. We get a little bit lucky that Lopez is a good goalkeeper. That's a really good save. Played over the top here. And we get to it. Header comes in, but we managed to win it. And then inexplicably, that guy is just shoved off. And that gets clipped into the middle. What a save. Can we get the header on? No, it's 2-1 to Strasbourg. I cannot believe we stepped inside that run there on the left wing and did not win that ball. I knew the second we didn't win that ball, a goal was coming. It's just one of those bloody things where it's just unbelievable that we didn't win that ball. And Strasbourg are ahead, and we have 20 minutes again to find goals, and that's a really good save once again. And Konate just doesn't jump. I never win headers on this difficulty. Nowhere near it again. And they've turned it around here, Strasbourg. And we started ever so brightly. Only grabbed the goal and the penalty. And here we are again. Here's Dubois. Played forward nicely. One more. Here's Cornet. He's in a bit of space, and he's running at the defense. And Cornet cuts it back. Slides it across Dembele. There it is. And he's grabbed the goal, and that's what we were looking for from him. To start grabbing some goals. Cornet cuts back inside, does well, just slips it across. And that's an excellent finish from Dembele, who's a little bit upset, I imagine, that we left him on the bench today. But it's 2-2 here. There's 10 minutes to go. Is there a winner here? We need, I mean, losing this game or drawing or whatever it may be, it's not a good result. Here's Aouar racing forward. Steps inside. One more. Aouar again. Can we slip that through to Dembele? We can. And Dembele can get it out wide. Brilliant football. This, and there it is. That is excellent, excellent football. What a move and what a time. 2 goals in a couple of minutes to turn it right round. It's Aouar with it. And we're 3-2 up. We needed that goal so, so badly. What a move this is. Great ball in here. That pass just gets out wide, out of the slide tackle, back across, and Aouar just smashes it home into the empty net. Well, not really empty. Goalkeeper did pretty well to get back to where he was, but he just could not really get over there. And we have scored 2 in 4 minutes there. And it went from 2-1 to 3-2 really, really quickly. And now we need to win this. Nice turn. Steps inside. One more to Aouar. Back into Depay. We slip it through to Dembele. He does so well to take that, but it's not going to fall his way. That gets clipped out. That's going to go to nobody except Lopez. It looks like, can we hold on to this win here? I said as soon as that, as soon as I said it looks like we're going to win this, they stepped up. Nice pass. Good football here. Oh, we lose out, but that might do it. Blow the whistle it is. And a late comeback win here over Strasbourg. We needed that. We absolutely needed that win. Our next game would be Lille, and we could not go into that game 7 points back of them. Now we go into it with a chance, with a win, to go ahead and get within 1 point of them, assuming they won their game here. But needed that win. Absolutely needed it, and we got it with 2 late goals. Dembele came off the bench and did really, really well there. And, you know, grabbed a couple for us. And now, of course, we are going to go into this loading thing. I don't know what's wrong with this FIFA or this Xbox. I don't know what it is. But, it's having serious issues loading this up. So give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm probably going to have to resim that game naturally, but just give me a moment. All right, we're back. We had to come back in. I had to sim my way back to this point, but we did sim ourselves the win after a 3-2 victory. So this is how the table is looking. We're actually going to go forward and see what happens to Lille, because I believe they play after us right before that game there. And hopefully they go ahead and drop points. But we are 2 points back of Paris. They have a game. Lille have a game. So we're just going to wait a second, see how everything works out. We have a training injury, and Lopez, the goalkeeper, is going to be out 4 weeks. So that is not ideal. But as you can see, we are only 3 back of Paris now. 2 back of Lille. We have a chance to go ahead of Lille in our next game. I'm disappointed in the Lopez injury. Who's the backup here? This guy here. He doesn't look too bad. Tatarusanu, I imagine that's how it is, but he doesn't look too bad. So we're gonna have him for a couple weeks, but another injury, another long-term one, which is kind of disappointing, but hopefully we can get through it. But next episode, who do we want to make the player of the episode today? The first game there, we had Marseille. Depay had to take a loss here. I mean, and then we had a 3-2 victory here. Do we go with Dembele? I mean, we benched him after the Nice game, and he came back in. And as we said, we don't really count the Nice game. I don't really player of the episode, I don't really count too many here. Although, I mean, Depay had 3 for the day. Dembele came off the bench here and proved a point. Obviously, we rested him to start, or we benched him to start, really. Then he came off the bench and set one up and scored one to bring us back from 2-1 down to 3-2 up really late. Probably going to go, yeah, we'll just go with Dembele. Moussa Dembele, player of the episode. Now, next episode, we have Lille, Nîmes, and Rennes, who are no joke either. And then Lille, of course, we have a chance to pass them up. And then Leipzig will be in the middle, but we'll sim that game because we are already through as group winners. But we're getting into this December-January period. I don't know if I want to bring in any new faces. We have a little bit of budget. I don't know where I would go there necessarily. It's one of those things we'll have to wait and see, guys. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.